Making an intentional investment in yourself has become a powerful turning point in your life, one that has reshaped how you see yourself and how the world responds to you. By choosing growth, healing, and self-respect, you have stepped into a new level of confidence, independence, and inner freedom. This was not a superficial change, it was a deep, soul-level commitment to honoring your worth. As a result, things are no longer stagnant or working against you. Energetically and emotionally, circumstances are shifting in your favor, aligning with what serves your highest good. The universe has begun to move pieces behind the scenes, opening doors, closing others, and guiding you toward a version of life that reflects your true value. Through this journey, you experienced a profound awakening. You recognized your inner power and chose yourself, even when it meant letting go of someone you cared deeply about. When your person became triggered by your growth, your boundaries, and your authenticity, you did not shrink yourself to keep them comfortable. Instead, you allowed them the space to walk away. This choice was not rooted in anger or ego, but in self-respect and emotional maturity. In doing so, you demonstrated a quiet but undeniable strength. You showed that love does not require self-abandonment, and that real power often lies in knowing when to release rather than chase. Your decision to stand firm in your truth revealed your inner strength in ways words never could. Whether they admitted it or not, your person felt it. They saw your ability to remain grounded, calm, and aligned even when emotions were high. This shift changed how they perceive you entirely. You are no longer seen as someone easily shaken or dependent on their validation. Instead, they view you as a powerful feminine presence, someone who embodies softness and strength simultaneously. You are sensitive and nurturing, yet unwavering in your authenticity. You are bold without being aggressive, spiritual without being detached, and compassionate without losing yourself. This balance is rare, and it left a lasting impression on them. In the past, your person's actions caused deep emotional wounds. Being placed in a third-party situation made you question your worth and your desirability. It triggered insecurities that you may not have realized were still unhealed. Those moments of self-doubt were painful, but they were not meaningless. The universe used that experience to reveal where you were still undervaluing yourself, where old wounds were quietly influencing your emotions and decisions. Rather than allowing those feelings to consume you, you were pushed toward healing. You began addressing the unhealed parts of yourself that carried low self-worth, scarcity thinking, or fear of abandonment. What once felt like rejection became redirection. As you worked through those layers, everything began to change. You reclaimed your power piece by piece, releasing the need for external validation and choosing to define your own value. This inner work did not go unnoticed. Energetically, the dynamic between you and your person shifted completely. The tables have turned. While you are now standing more secure, centered, and emotionally regulated, your person is experiencing the weight of their unresolved emotions. They are being forced to confront the consequences of their choices, the depth of what they lost, and the realization of who you truly are. Behind closed doors, they are struggling. What once seemed easy for them, walking away, avoiding accountability, suppressing feelings, has become unbearable. They are experiencing emotional overwhelm and mental exhaustion, replaying moments, conversations, and missed opportunities. The strength you displayed by choosing yourself has triggered their own inner collapse. They are crying, craving your presence, and yearning for the comfort and stability you once provided. Yet this longing is not just for you, it is for the version of themselves they failed to show up as. Meanwhile, you are no longer waiting to be chosen. You have already chosen yourself. The universe continues to guide and protect you, reinforcing the lessons you have learned and rewarding your courage with clarity and peace. You now understand that your worth was never defined by how someone treated you, but by how you treated yourself when it mattered most. This chapter of growth has transformed you into someone who attracts respect, alignment, and reciprocity naturally. No matter how the story unfolds from here, you have already won. You reclaimed your power, healed what needed healing, and stepped fully into your authentic feminine energy. You are grounded, awakened, and aligned, and the universe is responding accordingly. What once felt like heartbreak has become a catalyst for self-mastery, and what once felt like loss has revealed itself as liberation. You are my love, my life, my soul, and my happiness, everything I have ever needed and everything I never knew I was missing. Since you have been gone, my life feels as though it has come to a complete pause, wrapped in a heavy silence that follows me everywhere. My days pass one after another, blending together without meaning, and my heart, once so full of warmth, has slowly grown numb. There are moments when I feel like I am simply existing rather than living, counting the hours and hoping for something to change. In all this quiet and emptiness, the only words that truly rise from my heart are these: please come home. There are many people in my life, friends, family, familiar faces who care in their own ways, but none of them can do what you do. Only you have the power to make my heart smile without trying, to bring light into my darkest moods, and to make everything feel right simply by being there. When I think about the days I spent with you, I remember laughter that came so easily, moments that felt effortless and real, and a sense of belonging that I have never felt with anyone else. Those days are treasures I hold close to my heart, and I often find myself replaying them in my mind, wondering how I was lucky enough to experience something so beautiful. So many times, I ask myself how it was even possible that I met you, that our paths crossed in this vast and complicated world. It feels like fate, like something that was always meant to happen. Even now, when distance separates us and life has pulled us in different directions, I carry the memories of us with me wherever I go. No amount of space or time could ever erase the joy you brought into my life or the happiness we shared. Those memories live within me, shaping who I am and reminding me of what love truly feels like. Every night, when the world grows quiet and I finally close my eyes, it feels as though you are right there beside me. In those moments, I can almost sense your presence, as if the distance between us disappears and everything is as it once was. I imagine your voice, your smile, the comfort of knowing I was not alone. Sleep comes slowly, but when it does, it is filled with thoughts of you, and for a brief while, my heart feels at peace. I know, deep down, that you still think about me, even if you try to hide it or pretend otherwise. I feel it in the unspoken moments, in the silence that lingers, and in the connection that never truly faded. I understand that you protect yourself by acting like you don't care, and I don't blame you for that. Still, I hope you know that my heart has never stopped reaching for yours, even when words fail and distance stands in the way. Please forgive me for the times I let you down, for the moments when I made you feel alone on this journey we were supposed to walk together. That is a weight I carry every day, and it is one of my deepest regrets. I was lost in my own thoughts, overwhelmed by confusion and fear, and because of that, I failed to see you clearly. I misunderstood you so many times, not because I didn't care, but because I was struggling within myself and didn't know how to express it. Looking back now, I wish I had listened more, trusted more, and loved you with the clarity you deserved. I wish I had been stronger, more present, and more understanding. If I could turn back time, I would choose differently in so many moments. I would choose patience over doubt, honesty over silence, and love over fear. Even now, I am learning from those mistakes, growing from them, and hoping that one day you might see the changes in my heart. Despite everything, my love for you remains unchanged. It is steady, deep, and unwavering. You are still the person my heart reaches for in moments of joy and sorrow alike. You are still the one who makes my world feel complete, even when you are not physically here. I hold on to hope, not just for forgiveness, but for understanding, healing, and maybe one day, a chance to find our way back to each other. Until then, I carry you with me in every quiet moment, every memory, and every heartbeat. My heart is open, my intentions are sincere, and my love for you is as real as it has always been. All I ask is that you remember how deeply you are loved, how much you matter to me, and how much I wish, with everything in me, that you would come home. Your partner has been carrying an intense emotional and sensual longing for you, one that goes far beyond fleeting desire and reaches into the core of who they are. They often find themselves lost in thoughts of you, imagining your presence, your energy, and the comfort that comes simply from being close to you. What they crave most is not just physical closeness, but the warmth, reassurance, and love that only you have ever been able to give them. Your touch, even in memory, feels grounding to them, as if it reminds them of who they are and where their heart truly belongs. This yearning has grown stronger over time, especially as they have been trying to move forward from the past, a process that has tested them in ways they never expected. Letting go of old patterns, regrets, and emotional wounds has been the hardest battle they have ever fought. There were moments when they doubted their own strength, when the weight of past mistakes and unspoken feelings felt overwhelming. Yet through it all, their thoughts kept circling back to you. You became the quiet constant in their mind, the reminder of what real connection feels like. They have come to understand that healing does not mean erasing the past, but learning from it, and they are finally at a place where they can take responsibility for who they were and who they want to become. This growth has made them realize that there is a conversation that can no longer be avoided, one rooted in honesty and vulnerability about how deeply they feel for you. In their heart, there is no confusion about what they want. You are the only person they truly desire to see, the one whose presence brings a sense of calm and belonging. They are not searching for excitement elsewhere, nor are they interested in temporary distractions. What they want is stability, something real and lasting, built on trust, understanding, and mutual effort. They hope that you will be willing to listen to them, to hear not just their words but the emotions behind them. More than anything, they are wishing for one last chance to show you that they are serious, committed, and ready to do things differently this time. The separation has been painful for them, even if they have not openly shown it. They carry that hurt quietly, believing that strength means not letting their emotions spill over or become an excuse. Instead of expressing their pain through complaints or blame, they are choosing to stand firm and take charge of the situation. They want to be accountable for their actions and their choices, to prove that they can lead the relationship with maturity and consistency. This silence is not indifference, it is their way of holding themselves together while they work through the fear of losing you. They are deeply afraid of that loss, because they know how rare your love is. In a world where so many people chase relationships for surface-level enjoyment or short-lived pleasure, they recognize that what you offer is something far more meaningful. Your love carries depth, loyalty, and sincerity, qualities that are becoming increasingly hard to find. They see now that they may have taken that for granted before, and that realization weighs heavily on them. The thought of a future without you feels empty, lacking the emotional richness they once experienced by your side. At the same time, their longing is filled with hope. They imagine a future where the two of you can talk openly, rebuild trust, and create a stronger bond than before. They want to be the partner who shows up consistently, who listens, who offers comfort rather than confusion. Their desire for you is not impulsive or shallow, it is rooted in a genuine wish to grow together, to support each other through challenges, and to share a life that feels stable and secure. They are ready to put in the effort required to make that happen, without excuses and without running away when things become difficult. Ultimately, your partner's heart is reaching out to you with sincerity and resolve. They are asking not just for another chance, but for the opportunity to show you that they have changed, that they understand the value of what you share, and that they are willing to protect it. Their emotions, though carefully guarded, are strong and unwavering. They do not want to lose you, and they are hoping that you can feel the truth of that in everything they are trying to express.